Caden, you're here, man.
What is up, Edgar?
Made
Your
it to the podcast.
Lois here as well.
So, man, what are you up to nowadays?
Right now I'm at UWM sophomore year doing computer science, but it's online, so it's pretty shit.
Yeah. How did that like affect you when you had to go online?
Not a crazy amount because computer science is on the computer, so you can do most of the stuff like normal, but I don't know. I just love being in a lecture hall and just having the teacher, right? I get way too distracted at home, you know.
It's really hard to find motivation to just do any kind of work. I think that's a really relatable thing with everyone when you're doing it at home.
Yeah, and I'm in a house with 5 of my roommates that are like my best friends, and I'm just always distracted. It sucks. I have to go to the library to get anything done.
I was gonna say, how is that living with? Because I live in a 1-bedroom apartment by myself, so I want to know, like, how is it to live with 5 of your best friends in college?
It's crazy for sure. There's always something going on, which is awesome, but it's kind of tough sometimes when school comes around. But no, I love it. Milwaukee's got a good campus too. Everything's pretty close, and I don't know.
I noticed that like a lot of people from Preble go to Milwaukee, and like a lot of the friends that you went to Milwaukee with, they seem like they've been your friends for a long time.
Yeah, so like 2 of my roommates went to Preble, Zach and Kellen, and they're one of my best friends. And then like now this new year, the freshmen, I have some friends from there, but I mean I hang out with them, but I'm also meeting a bunch of other people just by like going to parties, going to the gym, stuff like that. So I still have my friends, but then me and my friends go meet other people. So it's dope.
That's dope.
Do you still ever play sports or during college? Because I know you did during Preble, during high school.
Yeah. So last year I would go play basketball. I would weightlift. I'd play You guys ever play racquetball?
Only in gym class.
Slept on sport. But
wait, is that the one when you hit it off the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I've never played that shit.
Never mind.
It's fun.
That seems crazy.
You can get whacked though. You can get the ball comes out of nowhere whacked.
I was gonna say you could probably get fucked up.
Better. but with COVID, we can't play basketball anymore. Like in the gym, and they closed down the racquetball courts.
What the hell?
So like, I guess it sucks kind of, but then you kind of like improvise. Like, since the snowfall, we got a bunch of friends to go play tackle football in the snow. It was such a blast. Like that's something I haven't done since elementary school.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard on my podcast when me and Moses would play tackle football at Provo out in lunch. That was honestly just being able, like, no pads or anything, just being able to tackle someone is one of the funnest things to do.
I remember got so pissed off at someone.
Yeah, we would start fights too.
Dude, it always got competitive. And then, but with the snow, like, it's pretty safe.
I was like, y'all trust snow too much from all these videos, all these like these Snapchat stories. Like you guys made it on Barstool for your school, jumping off the roof onto the snow.
I was on Barstool twice this year already.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I didn't even know that.
That's crazy. We'll get into the Daredevil stuff in a bit, but I just want to know more about like about your sort of your life with sports and football and basketball and that. So like, when did you like start playing football?
Started playing football like 1st grade because in recess, all of my friends loved. I went to Wilder. Where did you guys go again?
I went to 2 schools.
2 schools, okay, but
I went to Eisenhower.
I went to Wilder. Everyone loved football. Most Americans do, and so we just played football. Like we had 2 recesses a day. Football, both recesses every day.
Wait.
All year.
2 recesses?
Yeah, we had a lunch recess and like a little like afternoon recess.
Oh my!
What?
Yeah.
Lucky ass.
But no, that's all we did, and I don't know. We got pretty good. Like for my younger days, I was like really good, and then once like everyone hit puberty and stuff, I kind of just like steadied out with most people, you know.
Yeah. What do you think is like one of your best football memories from like your early years?
I mean, every time you make a good play, like you played soccer, when you score a goal, there's not many better feelings than that, you know.
No, dude.
But like, yeah, definitely the dope plays, and then I don't know, not really a memory, but just being with like your teammates, like your brothers, dude. Like that's what they become because the seasons are so long. We go summer workouts and then the actual season. I don't know. I just miss just going to practices. Even like they sucked at the time, but I miss them now. You know.
You always gotta like the good things, even though it's gonna be hard. But yeah, I remember doing track and shit like that. But yeah, it's gonna hard. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys
really hard.
Oh, you did? Did you do track too?
I did it 8th grade, but just watching you guys practice, I'm like, wow.
We did 2 days in cross country. It sucked.
What? That's crazy. I really regret like never doing any sports in high school. I don't know.
You never did. I guess you did like strikers and stuff though. Right?
Yeah, I only did strikers. I don't know what it was. Like usually, like the musical would get in the way, and I just. Mm-hmm. There was a few guys I had bad blood with on the soccer team.
Oh my god!
Yeah. That I didn't want to play with. That last football season, you guys had like that. I remember I think it was the homecoming game where I was recording like crazy, running around in the track and stuff. You guys seemed like so like bonded together and like you basically brothers. So can you tell me a little bit about like that bond you guys had?
Oh yeah. So senior year, I don't know. Senior year was my favorite because junior year. We were juniors, and for varsity, we had the seniors, and I don't know. To me, like, I liked a few of them, but most of them just, they just seemed like cocky and like better than everyone else, and like, and we're kind of getting like pushed down. We like being like the bitch almost of the team.
Yeah.
And then once we were seniors, like, I don't know about you guys, but I thought our class was awesome.
Yes.
We had a bunch of great people, and like, we could just get along with anyone. Like my friend group, like. I had older friends, younger friends. Like I didn't care. Like you know how everyone's like usually mean to the freshmen. Like I was friends with some freshmen. You know. Yeah. So like I don't know. I loved our class, and we were just such good friends all 4 years, growing into it. So.
Dude, I totally agree. I think our class was like one of the last like really good ones that graduated. I mean, I remember 2018. I don't remember any like. I don't think I had any friends in that class at all, really. Mm-hmm. And I just remember us, like, I always thought, I was like, we're like the last good class.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I feel like sports are going to go down and, like, I don't know.
One of my favorite things, Caden, of senior year was making that video, that homecoming video.
Dude, I love you for making that video. That's such a great video, dude. Not just because I'm in the intro. I mean, that helps a little bit. But no, I don't know. Senior year, we just had a good time. We had we did film that year, right?
Yeah, we had video class together.
Mr. Cat, Cash Money Dog. But no, that video is awesome because I don't know. Me and you both have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You have like 4 at this point. I don't even know.
I just changed the name. It's the same channel.
Oh, you changed it. Yeah. Starting with pickle prankers and made your way up.
Oh, fuck that. Don't bring that up, man.
we should low-key bring that up. But, no, that video's dope because homecoming's, like, my favorite time of the year for high school.
Yeah.
You got, like, the football games, the parade, the dance. I just love homecoming. And your video just... Because it was our senior year, too.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to, like, go back and watch that video, like, years from now and just be happy, like... That's why I love making videos because you can always go back. You'll always have them. You can go back and just see what times were like. And just the nostalgia is crazy.
It is crazy. I do the same thing as you. Every once in a while, I look back at that video and I'm like, damn, I'm really glad I was able to capture these moments because at that time, like, life was so good. Like, we were in our senior year. Like, COVID, like, that wasn't anything. We were just enjoying ourselves. And that video, I think, really encompassed all of that we were feeling. We're also kind of like, oh, we know it's your senior year and time's almost up. Because especially now, we're all in college. We all go to different schools. It just feels like we really should have took more advantage of our high school years, which were the good old days, as we like to think of them. And you look back at that video and you get that feeling of, wow, I'm basically living the good old days again through this video.
Yeah, I love that. I'm so glad I decided to make videos, and I don't know. I just always be going back to them. But yeah, thank you for making that video. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really fun. And you were like, I was never really friends with too many of the guys of the football team, but you were like my bridge to all of them. And basically, like, I was, because of you, I was able to like get out and film them and everything. And I don't know, like, I wouldn't have been filming them if I didn't know any of them. So I was glad I was able to capture all that.
I'm glad you did it. What made you do that? What made you choose to? You started recording like everything that year.
Yeah, I just like, it wasn't even like a Mr. Cash project or anything, which I made it into one.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like, at that year I was still unsure of what I wanted to go to college for, and I was like, I made a plan to like make one good video for the school year, 1 or 2 good videos, and I think that video really just did it for me. And it was stressful to edit, which is what ultimately made me change my mind on doing film in school.
Mm-hmm.
But it also gave me a really good sense of pride that a lot of people liked it. I mean, that video is like on 2,000 plus views, and I think only one other video that I have has more views than that. And that's a great source of nostalgia for everyone that went to Preble.
For sure.
I kind of miss high school, and honestly, I should have went to those homecoming games. I know freaking Edgar's been telling me like to
Dude,
go.
I told you every year to come with me, and oh my god.
Dude, I can agree with that. Yeah,
it's like,
I go to like any of them.
Yeah, it sucks. I should have went. I should have cherished my senior year, but oh well. I remember there's a gorilla costume there, so.
So we had a gorilla costume.
Yeah, I think it might have been junior or senior.
Bro, you should have gone with your eagle costume. We would have. Oh my god, man, we would have had so much fun.
Bro, that was after.
Was it? Oh yeah. Because that was like the parade and shit where you had your.
Yeah, I didn't finish the whole suit.
You just had the fucking helmet.
Yeah, just helmet. Otherwise, I'd be considered as a terrorist.
Oh my god. Yeah, if you wear a mask or anything back then, that's terrorist.
Pretty much, yeah.
First cut to make of the day. No, what the fuck.
I'm
so,
pretty sure it's gonna be cut.
Caden, do you think you like enjoyed high school overall?
I think so. I met a bunch of people from grades above, grades below, and I mean, looking back, like now that we're in college, like high school, like the school aspect sucked. Like 8 hours straight, waking up at 7 or 6 every day.
That's
like,
mental.
But dude, just seeing like so many people walking through the hallways, like that was something cool. And Preble, so many people, and like it should have been big. Preble should have been bigger. Like that language arts hallway was
Oh no!
absolutely ridiculous.
Imagine that during COVID. Oh.
Yeah, they don't even have class at all, I think, right now. But
I don't think so.
I don't know. Yeah, I miss seeing everybody. It's crazy how many people you don't see as much anymore.
It's ridiculous. Like, we're never gonna be able to go through those, like, walking in the hallway and you see your friend. You're like, "Hey, what's up?" You like push them or some shit. Like you tap them in the back of the head. Just dumb shit like that. Like shit like I would do. Like put the fucking desk in the elevator.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Dude, this kid took my cookie.
I took your cookie?
Yeah, I think about it. So it was like, for like second hour, I remember you taking a cookie from me. I was like, damn.
Dude, those cookies second hour hit different, man. Oh,
I know.
Those were ridiculous.
They're so cheap.
Didn't they kind of ruin them senior year?
I don't remember. I don't think I ever really had them senior
salty,
year.
I'm not gonna lie.
They made them
I don't know what it
salty?
was. Yeah.
Oh.
Like different chocolate chips or something. They're just like super salty.
They were the best
But they're
fucking
like
They were
cookies.
great.
junior year, sophomore year, they were like the best. That was like the peak.
They made them just like the perfect texture. They were like melt in your mouth. It was like, what the fuck?
And they sold them at the perfect time, like right when you needed it the most.
Dude, in the morning. Yeah.
Oh, we do not appreciate those cookies enough.
Facts.
Even the school store too.
Dude, the school store's a fucking money grab, man.
Yeah.
So clutch though. I could just get a Pop-Tart whenever I wanted.
No, but like the fucking like at Arizona, like that shit's like $1.75 there.
Oh,
And they're only
Yeah, it
$1
was
anywhere
taxed,
else.
yeah. Everything was taxed. Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
I wonder how many Takis and hot Cheetos they went through though.
Dude, did anyone have that like marketing class?
Yes.
With, Mr. Benetti?
Yes.
Dude, he said the school store made like $100,000.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
We were supposed to all guess
He doesn't
it.
get the profit, but
Yeah, we were supposed to all guess it, and I guessed like 10,000. I think he said over the whole year, $100,000.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like,
That's how
gross.
much they tax though. You
That's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like they make 75
Yeah.
cents on every Arizona. So like imagine the other drinks. They're probably like $3 for a Pepsi or some shit like that. I don't even know.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
I regret buying a sweater, $50 sweater. Like,
Just
That
kidding.
was so
they
shit.
bought those like $20 like I don't even know what brand they were, but then they just printed the Preble logo on.
Yeah, they're like really
Yeah.
bad
It's
material.
designer, bro.
I thought it looked cool, but now that I realize, like, that's just a waste of money. I could do it.
I mean,
I could just go on my own, design it my own.
You
True.
could design a way better sweater for yourself.
And like I barely wear Preble stuff anymore.
I have
Like maybe
one
to like
sweater.
work out, I'll wear a Preble sweat or a Preble shirt, but
I have one sweater that I just rarely wear.
Was it the one?
it's just weird once you're in college. Like you don't want to be repping your high school. It's like
Nah.
it makes you seem like you're stuck in high school.
I remember I was told specifically not to do that by the upperclassmen. I was like, I mean, I wasn't planning on it. But like, I see a lot of freshmen that are like wearing all their high school like senior shirts, and I'm like, oh my god, bro.
It just points them out.
We got it for free anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
But no, Preble was I had a good time at Preble. I like how diverse it was.
hell yeah, dude. Compared to where I am now, man, that's a big thing I miss. I'm the only minority in my major,
Really.
and luckily there's another Mexican guy he's in a different major. It's kind of similar to mine, but we just started being friends. But besides him, it's just a sea of white. It's crazy. And like, it's Steven's point. It's a small town. The whole town is a sea of white.
That's weird. Yeah, I go to Milwaukee, so it's diverse.
Yeah, same here. I'm in a private school, but damn, it's very, very diverse.
I love it. It's just I don't know.
Nice to see other.
Wisconsin. I don't know. Wisconsin's pretty diverse.
Yeah.
Green Bay and Milwaukee. I haven't really lived anywhere else, but
Not this small town over here out west, in the middle of
yeah,
nowhere.
if you go like any of the
Yeah,
small towns,
true.
anywhere super north,
Not even super. You can go like 30 minutes north. It just starts getting like,
yeah, that's true.
Pretty
That's
much,
very
yeah.
true.
Pretty much any countryside. That's all you gotta do. So, what was your favorite class in high school, though? Like,
Honestly, any class I had like 1 to 2 good friends in. Not even good friends. It's just like anyone that will just like have a good time. Like it was great. Like every class me
Yeah.
and Edgar had, we just messed around so much. It was just awesome. Cause everyone just took high school like way too serious.
Yeah,
I did
that's
too a
that's
little
crazy.
bit. Like I tried so hard in high school and like, why?
Uh-huh.
I could have got like, I had a pretty good GPA. I could have got like a 2 and still got into college.
I remember people be trying so hard with AP, and it's like, damn, y'all spending like $800 for a test. Like, damn.
Yeah, but if you're going to college, it'll save you money if you do the AP test.
Yeah, it's worth it though. So just.
But okay, overall, I think speech was my favorite class.
Yes. That's the
Me?
thing. That's the thing I really respected about you is like me and Mo were like of that mindset of let's just fuck around and enjoy high school because we were realizing it was coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw you were very much that same way. And that speech class, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was awesome too because Miss Vandermortel, she did not care.
She was a great
Like,
teacher,
she
man.
did, but she knew like it's our senior year, and she just had like good spirits too, and just I don't know, but we had some good speeches too.
Yeah, definitely. I doubt she's listening to this right now, but I do have to apologize for all the shit that we did in that class. I mean, we did a lot of stuff that when she left the room.
Dude, the freaking bathroom. She's like, everybody watch Edgar.
She told everyone to specifically watch me whenever she'd leave.
She knew. Do you remember? Do you remember when we had the what's it called? Substitute teacher that one day, and we were just seeing how long we could stand up until we got super mad.
Dude, I'm gonna cry. I miss doing that shit, man. That was so fun.
We were standing.
Who won that? I think
first 20 minutes of class. I think Cooper did.
Yeah, Cooper just like he literally like specifically told me to sit the fuck down. I was like, oh my god, okay, and I just couldn't do anything about it.
I have a video of the dude like going right up to Cooper's face and like getting his face. It was hilarious.
Dude.
We did so much dumb shit like that. Like I remember we were like, oh, whoever can touch the podium for the longest time before getting yelled at.
See, that was awesome. That's what I looked forward to every day. That and lunch. Lunch was awesome.
Yeah.
I spent way too much money on fast food, but
I swear, me too. There was like the way I spend money now, since I become more like financially like smart, is when I look back at high school, every day not only would I buy me food, I'd buy my friend Ray food every single day for like a whole semester.
Jeez. That
was like what, 11 to like $20 a day to get us food.
I mean, you gotta eat, but I was not trying to eat at the school calf.
Nah,
I did that enough middle school.
Food was really weak there.
Yeah.
I don't remember like. Do y'all remember like one good lunch that they had?
From middle school or high school?
From high school.
Not really.
I only ate there freshman year. I would get like subs because like you can't really mess up a sub.
Yeah, it's just
but they kind of figured it out.
The Edison subs were different though.
Oh yeah,
they hit
I never had a sub from Edison.
I used to have those. Those were actually fire.
Different. They definitely hit with like the Italian like cheesy, like it wasn't cheesy.
Oh yeah,
but like the I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
Good.
Yeah,
yeah, that shit was good as fuck.
That shit was good. It just sucked when they got rid of all like the a la carte stuff.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? We had those chocolate muffins were like, oh my god. For me, those were fucking heaven. I don't know if you guys remember those. It's completely chocolate.
They were incredible.
Yeah, they were. I think I bought raisin cookies at Edison's. Like shit.
You thought they were chocolate chips?
I thought they were chocolate chips. They were like 35 cents, like hella cheap. And I bought it.
Oh my god.
Chocolate.
Our options were weak though. 7th through 8th grade, every day I got a sub. It was ham and cheese. I didn't like the cheese. I would take the cheese off and then put on onions and mayo. I had that every day.
Dude, it was really sad. In middle school, a lot of the time I didn't have enough money to get lunch.
Really?
Yeah, I remember once I almost passed out and my teacher was like, "Are you okay? Are you sleepy or something? Did you not sleep today?" I was like, "Oh, I haven't eaten anything today." And she's like, "Oh my god." And she went to like, it was Miss, I don't know if you guys remember Miss Josky.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah.
She had a fridge in her room. She pulled out a string cheese, Uncrustables, and a chocolate milk. She's like, "Eat." And I think we're in the middle of like one of those tests that we would take on the computer.
Those what do you call those stars assessment?
Like maps or stars tests, I don't know.
Best sandwich ever, bro.
Oh,
Dude,
I don't think
yeah.
I ever seriously took one of those.
Yeah, I just fucked around.
Because
Just click through all of them. As fast
they
as
would,
you can.
she would tell you specifically.
Yeah, that was like the challenge.
She'd be like,
see how fast you could finish it. That was
She was like, "Oh, this does not affect your grade," and then we're all like, "All right, challenge accepted."
Do you remember the Lexile level? Lexile?
Oh, fuck Lexile levels.
Yeah, I think I was like 600. That was like the stupid spectrum.
Reading was awful.
That was like first grade. I don't remember that shit. To be honest.
I remember in my school we used to have like A through Z level, and they were like Z is high school level, and I got the Z like in 5th grade, and I thought I was so sick.
Just because you could read, right?
Yeah, just because you could read.
Oh, man, all the good days in middle school.
Hey, wait. Edgar, do you remember Mr. AC's class?
Oh, I forgot we had that class together.
You know what I thought about randomly the other day?
What?
I forgot exactly what happened, but we had a sub, and you found some like ticking like sound, like it sounded like a time bomb.
I know.
And you were playing that loud, and you were pretending like something was in the ceiling tile. I think that's like the one prank we took too far, cause like
it was a bomb.
It like there was a bomb.
It was a bomb, and we were saying that too. We're like, dude, there's a bomb in here.
What is that? We're all getting scared.
Oh.
Dude, imagine.
Imagine we get like the cop, like a bomb squad or something, because we're fucking around with the fucking. I need to stop swearing. Fuck.
You had to like call. You had to like tell him it was a prank. Like he was getting upset.
I remember.
I've done it on Mr. AC.
Oh no, he would. All the times he lost his shit.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times he lost his shit. Dude, one time, you know how did he ever make you sit in like a circle? and everybody would read in the book or whatever? Or is that just my class?
I don't
We
remember
would like
that.
switch off readers, but we weren't in a circle. We never.
Yeah.
One day he made us like go in a circle and he was reading, and like there's like 5 people whispering and shit and like talking and laughing, and I was just sitting there like zoning out, and he just snapped on me, bro. He's like, if you don't shut up, if you don't stop, I'm like, dude, I'm not whispering, and he just kept like going back and forth with me because he thought I was like getting defensive and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I literally almost got sent to the fucking principal's office for nothing.
What is your luck?
Dude, that was so funny.
Yeah, you always
I
get
was
fucked
laughing.
over, Luke.
Everybody was laughing because like I was just sitting there. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
I remember all the fucking backflips I did in his class. Like every time he would leave,
Every time we leave, yeah.
off his desk too.
Oh
Dude, I
yeah, that one
remember
was
that.
sick. That
I
one, you
remember-
fucked up.
I
Didn't
don't
you
know
mess
what
up your
caused-
ankle?
Oh yeah, like I messed up my ankle at least 3 times when I was doing backflips in that class. And like he would come in and I was limping and he's like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just like my foot just hurts."
Oh, I remember. Like, what,
Should have
what
done
the
it
hell
when he's in
happened?
there.
Dude, I got her bad in there. You remember, Kaden, you were helping me. You remember there was like a hole in the ceiling
Yeah.
and you were boosting me up.
Oh yeah.
And like I don't know, you just let go. I smashed my elbow so hard on the floor. Like
I forgot we were trying to get you up there.
I did, and there was a spot where I could have like held on. I was planning on like making noises up there when he came in,
That would have been so.
and then you
funny.
just let go, and the full force of my weight just all on my elbow on the way down.
Damn.
And it hurt for like a whole month. I remember every time I would touch it, it would hurt.
I remember I got kicked out of that class before I even got into it. I had a hall pass from the class before, and I don't know. We just all like loved each other in that class. So when I came
Yeah.
in late, I started making a beat on the door. I was like basic beat, but like, and then he lets me in. I'm like, hey! Everyone's like, hey! He's like, Kaden, get out!
We were like in the middle of reading or something, and you start knocking this crazy beat, and we're all like, hey, hey! And then you came in.
What? I never knew that.
Dude, that class is so fucking fun. Dude. Oh.
I wish I was. Was that a junior year or?
Yeah, that was junior year, but I had him senior year too for a semester, but Kaden wasn't in there. I didn't really mess around too much
You know who
then.
cracked me up in that class? Jules.
Oh, I forgot
Holy
Jules.
Bro,
He always messed around.
Oh, I
we,
forgot
he
about
would,
him.
we would have the sentences on the board, and then Jules would make a correction, and then Mr. AC would be like, "No, that's wrong," and Jules would just erase the whole thing. So Mr. AC had to go back up there and write it. It was
I
so weird.
forgot we had to make corrections. I loved getting called up to do it because I would always like do like a stupid like dance or something in front of everyone. Or
You'd
just
be like,
draw some
"Okay, you
stupid
need a
shit.
period there," and then we just make like a colon. He's like, "No." He took that much credit. He's a good guy though. I liked AC.
I heard bad. See, I always thought he was a good teacher too, but I heard some bad things from like the females from him.
Oh, I remember.
He's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
creepy.
he
That
said
was
some
dope.
sus.
I heard, yeah, he was
That was
sus.
sus.
I actually did hear that too. Now that I think about it.
And I know someone that. Oh no.
Yeah, but we know who
Yeah, I know. It's
like
We don't
yeah,
want to get into that.
that was sus. Well, what I will say is, you can be a good teacher, but that doesn't make you a good person. So
Yeah, and he wasn't a good.
we did say his name. Fuck.
Yeah, and he was not a good teacher.
He was
He helped with my punctuation. I'll say that.
he was one of those teachers where I had fun in the class, and I deemed that a good teacher. But also, like, I can't just ignore the other shit.
He would snap on random people though. In my
He really would.
like Pang, you know Pang, dude.
Yes.
He snaps on Pang, and Pang like never gets in trouble. He doesn't do anything. He just sits there like he
On
never
Pang.
really speaks, and he just starts going off on Pang for I don't even know. I think I made him laugh or something, so it's probably my.
Luke!
How dare you, Luke?
Oh my god, it was so funny though.
I remember all the times he pulled me out of the class, and he's like, please today don't cause any disruptions. I know you and Kaden and all, I think Cooper was in that class too. You guys like to mess around. And he, like, it was like every day for like a week he pulled me out to give me this little talk, and I just laugh in his face.
You know what was the funniest stuff though? You know, like how every once in a while a principal or like a higher up would come and like watch the class.
Yes.
And the teacher would always like be so nice, like do everything right. But then like the next day they're like back to their old self.
Uh-huh.
That happened to biology class.
That was every class, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, I would do the same. Be like, oh shit.
Oh, so
My
now-
job's on the line, dude. Oh my, I didn't even know everything about that.
Yeah,
I
Mr.
know that-
AC's class was literally like one of my favorite classes.
I
Yeah,
actually fucked up
I-
your ankle.
Probably top 3.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that though. Like I just only remembered Vandermoor. I forgot we had that shit together. Like all as soon as you said his name, all the memories just like.
Yeah, they came back.
Oh god.
I swear about
No, that class was awesome. We had Julius too. Julius is
Oh, Julius.
he would do his Velcro thing all the time just to make him.
Oh my god, I heard about that.
Oh, I would whistle all the time. He really hated whistling.
Yeah. I remember one day Julius was doing the Velcro, and then he was like, "All right, enough with the Velcro." And then Edgar starts whistling, and he was like, "Enough with the whistling." And then we all started like chewing our gum really loud.
We like tap we tap the desk and like click the pen,
Yeah.
drive him Oh, and all the times I would like unplug his keyboard and his mouse.
Dude, wait. One time, oh my god, I just
Wait, are
realized
you
something.
recording?
Yes, I record. I
Okay.
don't cut.
I just realized something. One time, you put like tape over his mouse, and he didn't realize it till my class. I don't know how, but there was tape under the mouse, and I know nobody.
Oh, no
Or, like, a
way!
sticky note or something. Yeah, dude, I'm serious.
Yeah, I put a little. I would always.
My mouse working. And he like flips over the mouse, and there's a fucking like sticky note on it.
That was me, bro. That was 100%
Dude, I
me.
know it was you. That's why I was. Oh my god, I just.
Be like looking under his desk at all the cords and stuff.
I'm
Like,
about
alright,
to-
I know it's plugged in.
I'm about to fucking cry, man. Oh my god.
Dude, yeah, that's what he did. It took him like at least 10 minutes to figure it out. Like,
Oh
Okay.
my god.
I got a story. One of the funniest things I think Edgar has done is we had this one teacher called Miss Robleski. She was our
oh my god.
like
I
history
remember her.
teacher in 7th grade, and she was like kind of mean. Like probably because we were probably
Yeah, we
Bro.
provoked her.
That's
We
probably
definitely
why.
provoked
But-
her.
every time she left to go in the back room or go get something, Edgar would just do whatever he could to like surprise her when she gets back. So one day, she left. Edgar flipped everything over. She had a stool, he flipped it over. Her like projector, he flipped it over. Keyboard, mouse, and then she gets back immediately. Edgar. She knew exactly what it was. She was so mad. It was
No, bro. No, this is what happened. She didn't say much. She looked at me. She just death stared, looked at me.
Oh, I remember her death stare, dude. I remember
Oh.
like 7th grade or whatever.
She had the one of the scariest death stares.
Oh,
Dude,
she was scary.
Oh my god. What the fuck was wrong with me, man?
Nah, it was awesome. And
That's funny.
Isaac was in that class too. So
Oh
like,
my God.
whenever we could eat,
Eep wang.
wang.
That's how I got my name.
Remember when she split us into the good class and the
Yes, yes. We were talking about that the other day.
It was like 2 rows of the good students and then like 5 rows of all the bad students.
Talk about
And it
fucking
just-
hierarchy.
And it
that.
didn't
was
work because
it was
all the bad
worst
students
idea
were
ever.
together.
It was the worst idea ever.
Yeah.
She did that for my class too. I didn't have you guys, but she did that for my class.
Luke, you missed out. You missed out on 2 classes that would have been. Oh my god.
I missed out a lot.
Mo, you missed out on
Class
all
was still
these.
pretty funny too.
I mean, both of you guys missed out on Mr. Russell's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
from what I
Edgar,
heard, yeah.
I mean, me and Mo fucked shit up in Mr. Russell's. I mean, Mo, you remember? He
My
did the
phone was
same.
taken away.
It's the same shit. Like he would get up and close the door, and me and Mo would just as soon as he would get up, we'd fuck shit up. Flip his chair
Explain who
over.
Mr. Russell is.
Mr. Russell is a elderly
That's
study
such a
hall
young-
teacher.
Very elderly. Like, how old do you think he was?
I can't
85?
even. I can't put a number on it. I
Here,
don't
I'll send a
understand.
picture.
He was like kind of aware, but he wasn't.
I don't.
I have the yearbook.
I don't get why he was a teacher. No, Mo, I'm not posting a picture. I don't even think.
Don't
It
I
should-
was supposed to
See, the
send
reason
one.
I'm not gonna bleep their names is because I'm saying Mr. and they could be anyone. Like Mr. Russell, that's a common name. I mean, I guess people know where we're from and what school we're talking about.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It don't matter.
It don't matter till we get in trouble.
Yeah.
Nah, you won't. You'll be fine.
No, this is all like post shit that we like, all the stupid shit that we done as kids.
Yeah, it's just like I don't regret it at all because I have all these great stories I get to tell.
So many. You know how I found about your channel? I don't even know if you remember about it.
No.
You put a bunch of sticky notes around school.
No
that says,
way.
Subscribe to Pickle Prankers.
You got one of those?
I remember that.
Yeah, I saw it
remember
above the
that.
bar.
That was the hustle, man. That was the early
And I was
hustle.
like,
Dude, they were everywhere.
I got friends to help me. That's
that
why.
was your downfall. Wasn't that your downfall?
Yeah, that's when everybody started. That's when it became.
Yeah, I think like the teachers found it then, and then
No,
saw
like-
you were recording Mr. Russell.
I never
Oh my
posted.
God.
I never posted Mr. Russell on my
Oh, you
shit.
didn't?
The downfall of it was just, I guess, kind of like the bullying that came with it, for people knowing what it was. But it was mainly just me like not liking that anymore. I was like, this is kind of cringe.
The
You can't
same
tell me
joke
Mr.
was
Russell
followed.
didn't look like
Edgar,
that.
you've had so many phases. I swear to God.
Can I go through all the phases with you guys? It started
Yeah, go
off
for it.
as Eager124. This is just a gamer. I mean, no one knows about this channel because I was like in elementary school. I would take my camera. I had this like little shitty Canon, and I'd put it on a tripod, and I'd record the TV, and I'd play Modern Warfare 2 and shit like that. And then from there, Pickle
Everyone
Prankers.
had that phase.
No, dude, yeah.
Put the phone up about your TV. Not even a phone. It was like old camera.
Yeah, shitty ass like digital camera.
Yeah.
And then Pickle Prankers. That everyone knows about that. Not everyone, but I've talked enough about it. Eager Gaming was
Parkour.
Eager Parkour. I never made videos. I mean, I have Eager Parkour now as TikTok. I don't do
Well, you have
much
like a
on that.
video of you and Moses like going to a playground and like.
Yeah, I remember that video.
That was on Eager Gaming though. That's when like I expanded to Eager Films, and I just didn't do
You're
gaming
just making
anymore.
random videos because you had like a soccer one too.
Yeah, I did whatever the fuck I felt like at that point.
Yeah.
I just had the
Yeah.
name Eager Gaming or Eager Films. And then now the Eager Podcast. Let's hope that I stick with this one.
Yeah, you went from Eager Films and then. Well, you're still doing the musical stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That-
not because COVID.
Yeah, we just like film our shit right now.
Yeah.
We still do it. We just
Oh, okay.
it's a way different dealing with like especially lighting and building sets for a video than for a theater space. So we're dealing with that whole shebang right now. But this episode is not about me, it's about Kate.
Yeah.
Oh, we can go on for days, man. There's too many stories.
I want to hear more. I'm so intrigued about this.
Do you hear anything else from Mr. Bles? Oh, I know. I have a good story from Mr. Blesky's. I actually want to have Isaac on sometime in the future. I mean, I haven't talked to that kid in so long. But I remember we were watching this like history video, and these goats came up on the screen, and I could probably find the exact picture because we went and looked up the video because these goats just looked so fucking funny, and it was only to me and him. Me and him just lost our shit. We were laughing so hard we were on the floor rolling, and the funny thing is, all this shit I've never been kicked out of a class. All the shit I did.
Really?
For some reason, even though I felt like I was laughing more, Isaac got kicked out of the class for laughing so hard. And somehow...
I think I might have remembered that. And then he got like all mad. He's like, "What do you mean?"
What do you mean? that guy was like literally like one of my best friends, and then he just disappeared in high school.
Yeah, I just wonder where the hell happened. What happened?
You guys were like, yeah, you guys were best friends. You guys always had me dead too.
Oh, good fucking times, man. Take me back one day to middle school and high school.
You ever
the
go
video.
back to Edison?
I haven't gone back since the day I left.
It's so small.
I seen.
I went in the even like the bathrooms. I was like, I can barely fit in here.
Yeah, I have videos.
Like it felt so big at the time though.
Yeah, because it was 5 fucking floors. It felt like a big ass school.
Yeah, and
I
we
have a
were
mic.
like 3 feet tall.
Yeah, that's
I got
true.
the Minecraft version of it.
You want something gross as hell from Edison? I think it was 7th or 8th grade. I walk into the bathrooms by like the science classes, and there's fucking piss all over the wall, and someone like shat on the floor next to the toilet.
Oh damn!
Like at least 3 like different shits. Like they were big. There was 3 clumps. And you know how like when a cow shits, it makes that like shape. That's what it looks like because they shat from like a height. So it looked like cow shits on the floor of the bathroom. And I was like, what the fuck happened in here?
Did you
Oh,
make a
you know what's
joke?
crazy? One day, we got our basketball practice canceled. Someone shit in a bag and lit it on fire in the
Oh my god!
Yeah.
At Edison, you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? Yeah.
I
that was
don't
wild.
remember that.
Like
What?
6th grade.
It might have been 6th or 7th,
Because
I think.
that's 6th grade is the only grade I did basketball. So I think it
Yeah.
was 6th grade. Cause
Oh, you did? Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't do it 7th grade because I didn't think I could pass the tryouts, and then like a bunch of dudes that were way worse than me made it. So I was like, oh shit.
Oh, I forgot.
I did do
'Cause, like,
soccer.
I didn't realize that like middle school tryouts are basically just like making
Everyone
sure
makes
you can
it.
actually dribble and shit.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right, you're good.
It's kind of cruel if you get cut from a middle school team.
Yeah, like I was gonna say you should have tried it, but like if you do try and get cut, like that hurts.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have got cut, but whatever. It
What's
don't
that,
matter
so?
now.
Oh, was it? I had another story for medicine. I forgot.
I remember in 6th grade. Weren't you in my Miss Carney's class in gym? 6th grade.
Me?
Yeah.
I'd miss Carney, so yeah, I think so.
I remember I remember we're playing like this table like pickleball, and then didn't you? I know that someone jumped over the net and someone ate shit on the floor.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was me. That was me.
Yeah,
That
that's-
hurt.
I
And I think she like strictly said not to do that, and I thought I was athletic enough to do it.
Oh my
Brian-
god.
Brian-
Totally clipped my foot. Just belly flopped on the ground.
Christ.
This
Ah,
was so weird.
it is really
No
weird.
one knows what's going on.
It's such a short 3 years too. Like 3 years, and then it's crazy how to think that the transition from elementary to high school is 3 years.
yeah. Why is that?
That's crazy. That's why like all the freshmen seem so small.
So do the 6th graders. When I was in 8th grade, the 6th graders were tiny.
They were babies, bro. They were because we would all hit puberty around that time.
There was one kid on my bus, literally like 3 years old. I swear to God.
He just skipped grades. He was that smart.
Probably.
So I know a lot about you, Caden, in terms of school, but I don't really know anything about your personal life. So I kind of want to get into that if you don't mind.
My personal life is, I don't know, it's pretty basic. What questions specifically?
So basically, like your childhood. I think everyone's childhood is really important to how they come out as an adult. So how was like, I say this all the time, how was your dynamic between your parents and your siblings?
That's actually a good question. Okay, because my siblings, my parents were fine. Like, I got along with my parents, but my siblings, like, we fought a lot. And it was weird because usually it's, like, older and younger versus the middle, or, like, the two younger versus, because I had two brothers.
Mm-hmm.
But it was my older brother and my oldest brother, and they would pick on me. And they're like 5 years older than me, so I'm like,
Oh shit.
they're gonna beat me up. Like, and like,
Holy crap!
I would just always like go to my mom, and then they would think I'm snitching on them. But like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like, you're
Yeah, I
older
was the
than me,
same
so
way,
like,
man.
I mean, they kind of bullied me a lot, but we get along now. So
That's good.
I don't know. Maybe that was good. Maybe it made me stronger, but I don't know.
Yeah, it is a interesting dynamic that I keep stop saying that word. Try to sound smart.
Good word, dude.
It's interesting how the younger sibling. I'm the younger sibling. I was never beat up or anything. Cause I had, my siblings just weren't like that. But it's always like you're the youngest one. I feel like a lot of the times, a lot of like UFC fighters in that are the youngest sibling
Really?
because they get picked on a lot and they have to fight basically all the time, and they end up being the stronger sibling. I think that's a really interesting dynamic to being the youngest sibling.
I think I can bench more than both my brothers, so that might be pretty accurate.
Damn! How much?
Ooh.
About a couple.
A couple?
A couple. Yep.
I don't know. I haven't maxed in a while, but
That's
yeah.
enough.
But what else? I don't know. I've always had like a decent amount of friends, and I don't know. I feel like when I could, I would just try to do as much as I could. Like for summers, like every day, me and my neighbors would play backyard baseball, basketball. Just I don't know. We were just always active. My favorite thing was going in the woods, dude. I loved exploring, and dude, just always making forts.
Yeah.
Same.
Like
Sports
we'd have
every day
like
and,
we'd make like
yeah.
fortresses.
Dude,
it was
I
just
love that
awesome.
shit.
I miss being a kid. You could just have so much fun doing the weirdest stuff.
Who did you look up to as a kid? Or like, And yeah, who'd
You
you look
stole
up
my
to?
question.
As a kid,
Yeah, who'd you look up to?
um, my brothers. I don't know. I don't really look. I didn't really look up to anyone. I guess my parents. I up until like junior year, I was a super good student because my parents. That's what my parents expected of me.
Hmm.
So I just did as much as I could, and like I always thought like, why did they make me try so hard in elementary school? But because like it doesn't really matter, but that's how you like shape yourself into middle school and then advance that to high school and then college. So I'm
Hmm.
kind of glad they did that.
What was a moment that you can recall from like your childhood years, an event per se that really basically changed your life, if you can remember any?
Event that changed my.
Hit him with the deep one.
I remember it was like second grade. Um, I had a weird class. Like I didn't have like none of my main friends were in my class, so I was hanging out with like different kids than I usually do, and I kind of got into the wrong crowd, and I was with these kids that like swore all the time. They're like pretty bad for their age.
Yeah.
And I remember one day we were all eating lunch, and it was like we were eating outside because it was warm, and we are all just like we thought we were cool. We were swearing. This was like my first time swearing. We were all swearing. We were like chucking food at each other.
Oh my god.
And the principal caught us, and my mom was really close with the principal, like because she always came and helped out and stuff.
Yeah.
And the principal caught us, and we all got like sent to the office. And I didn't swear again until like 8th grade, bro. I
Oh
was
my
so scared.
God.
Like, I mean, eventually I got over it. Like, but for like 2 years, I was so scared he was gonna tell my mom, and I just like that like just shaped me into being a better kid, which probably helped a little bit, you know.
That's crazy.
Damn, I didn't know
I think yeah, like as a kid like that, when you learned about swear words, and I don't have like that similar of a story, but I remember I found out what the word fuck was, and I kept saying it in like 3rd grade, and I didn't think it was that bad of a word, and I got sent to the principal's office and had a little talk with them, and it's just crazy how like you're so innocent, so you don't really know that it's that bad.
Yeah, and like I was like beyond scared, and the thing was like if my parents would have found out, they wouldn't have even been that mad. Like they would just like explain to me like I shouldn't be saying that, and like you know. But like you can overthink a lot of stuff when you're that age.
Is that how like your parents were to you? You think your parents were strict, or were they always like supportive and like and warm to you?
I think they're in the middle. Like they could be strict. Like I think they're just strict when they needed to be.
Okay.
You know.
All right, let's go into a bit of
Daredevil
stuff. How do I even start this? I just want to know, do you consider yourself like a bit of like a Daredevil?
You know, I don't know.
I know John for sure, maybe.
I don't know. Like it really depends. Like some stuff, I think I have a little more confidence than most.
Yeah.
But like sometimes not, and it really depends on who I'm with. Like when I'm with John, like he's crazy. Like John and like Cooper and them, like they'll do anything. So when I'm with them, I'm like pressured to do it too, which like sometimes it's bad, but sometimes it's good because like I overthink a lot of stuff, and like your body can do a lot more than you think it can if you overthink like I do, and like. So I think the first crazy thing I did was me and my friends, you know Ashwame, like the little pool. It's like a pool. They got a diving board and a slide, and we went and snuck in there at night. So we went like parked 2 streets down, went like through some like factory like parking lot, hopped a fence, and we just went swimming at night. Just had a blast.
Oh my god.
And I was like. I had such a good time. Like I was a little bit scared, but dude, once you get out of that situation, the relief is so good, and the adrenaline feels amazing.
So I was gonna ask, like, when you do these things, you think you chase adrenaline?
I don't really chase it because sometimes it scares me, but when I do get it, it feels great, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when I realized. That's when I started the YouTube channel because I was like, we should do more stuff like this, and and I wanted to record it because like, just so you can like watch it back. And I thought like we were starting to do some crazy stuff, and I was like, I should really record this.
What do you think, like out of the recent stuff you've done? What do you think is like one of the craziest things you've pulled off?
Okay, I'll tell you this one. So, this one's pretty bad, but
Oh no.
so in like the De Pere area, there's a bunch of like super tall cell towers, like really tall, like 500 feet, and we went at night and just climbed one.
Oh my
We were
God.
probably like 250 feet in the air, and those are sketch because if you get caught, like that's bad news. But we went at night and just we were above the whole city, saw all the lights. You could see Lambo, everything. It was
Oh
awesome.
my God, bro.
Did the cell tower like move like when it was like? If it was,
Oh, it was so windy that day too. I was
Oh.
terrified, but my friends were pushing me, and I was kind of pushing myself too, because like once you get that deep, like you're gonna get caught regardless. So you just I don't know. I just had to push myself and get to there was like a lookout spot, so I got to that, and it was so worth it.
Have you ever been
Was it-
caught doing anything like this?
I have not, because usually I'm
Damn.
smarter than like John and Cooper are, my friends that do crazy stuff too, but they push things a little too far. They think they have more vulnerability than they do, but yeah, they got caught sneaking into a church.
Of all things.
I went home because I was like, this is not a good idea. But we were just gonna climb the roof, but they found a hatch.
Oh no.
Went
no.
inside. They're inside the whole church, and then they climbed the tower and rang the church bell.
Oh my God.
Which is crazy. And they got caught because there was sensors, silent sensors, and then they got put in a cop car. There was like 12 cops because they thought someone was like robbing the church. But then the janitor came out and said they were good to go.
The janitor?
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck? These are like the things that me and Mo kind of like want to do, but we're very just like relaxed with the things that we do.
Yeah, and I think you're smart enough that you could do stuff and get away with it.
Which we have. Like
if you're
we've done some crazy things.
You just don't want to do like schools. You just want to you don't want to go into
shit.
like
We've done too many schools.
you don't want going in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them have sensors because you know.
We went into De Pere, like the gym door on the side. You know how like there's like gym doors on the side? One of them was just slightly open enough to where we can open it. We just walked straight in. We walked around through the whole hallways, through like the lunch rooms, and we were there for a pretty long time.
So did Ashwaubenon.
And same with the shop, and they had a garage open. There was like janitors and stuff. We just walked straight in like we belonged.
And then we did another version of it. We're just stuck in. We just went in.
You ever see the yellow vest guys that you just put on a yellow vest?
Yes.
And you can get in like anywhere you
We
want.
were gonna do that, but like Mo kind of was like, I don't know if that's a good idea. I was, maybe
I think
not.
you got to be a bit older because like I feel
Yeah.
like we look way too young.
I mean,
Or you
there's,
need a beard at least, you know.
there's some people that are kind of young and they do that shit, but
Yeah.
You just gotta look. I guess like just bigger. Cause I feel like I don't know. You gotta like match the profile better.
just
I
act
remembered
normal.
one thing. One of the crazier things we did was we went into the back of Walmart. Like people make forts in like the toilet paper and stuff, but we're in like the storage area. We were on like some scaffolding. We were like 20 feet in the air, and we made a
Oh my
sick fort out of the
God.
boxes. There was literally people like 10 feet from us, and they had no idea. I thought that was cool because I haven't
What?
seen anyone else do that.
Me and Mo thought we were so cool with our toilet paper fort, and we got kicked out.
It was like three of us, me, Alex, you.
It was four. It was Paul was in there too. It was four
Get out.
people, and then like so we're just sitting there, and then we hear the toilet paper moving, and then the fucking employee just sticks their like name badge through, and then she's like, you guys have to get out.
This freaking kid decided to bolt. I was like, damn.
And we all bolted out of there.
I was a getaway driver, but like, holy shit.
It's crazy, just the level of crazy shit that you've done. I didn't even know half these things.
I've climbed like all the tall buildings in in Green Bay. I've climbed most of them.
Wow.
I just did. There's an apartment off the highway. It's like 12, 15 stories, and we climbed it. And it was like being half made. It was so sketch.
What the?
We had to like climb on the poles of like the railings on the stairways. And it was so scary. Like, that was probably one of the scarier ones I've done.
Wow.
But, like, I don't know.
You gotta take me on one of your next missions, man.
I'm down.
We did have one day where we hung out. It wasn't that crazy of a day. I mean, snuck into a hotel. What else did we do that day?
COVID, too, which is kind of impressive.
Yeah.
We snuck right in there like nothing.
Yeah, we, like, moved the, there was, like, something blocking a hallway. We just moved it.
You know the bowling pin?
And the bowling alley.
We got some nice souvenirs.
What else did we? We went to the KI Center. Did I ever show you, Kate, in the video of the KI Center where I was driving the van?
I think I showed it to
Yeah,
Kaden.
that was hilarious.
If you were with us, bro, like there was another one. We could have both been driving these fucking things.
Bumper car.
I forgot. You know the new Green Bay packaging building?
No.
We climbed that one. It's like 5 or 6 stories. And they had like this golf cart up there, and we were straight drifting it on the roof.
Dude, that's scary. Holy
yeah,
shit.
It was scary. Oh, I almost died that day.
Oh my god.
I was getting to the point where I was getting like sketched out, so I was climbing down. I had to climb down this crane, and I was holding onto this rope, and then all of a sudden it just let go of its slack, and I fell like 3 feet, and I thought I was going like 30 feet down.
Caden, bro.
That was terrifying.
That's the scary part of these things, man. Like, a lot of people listening are probably like, yo, y'all are gonna die. And, I mean, we try to be safe. I mean, whenever climbing, I always follow the rule, 3 points of contact. Never do less than that if you're in really high up.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, like, bad shit happens. The second you only have 2 points of contact, you're not counting on your legs, you're only doing arms, like, you could probably fucking die from that. So the smart thing, if you're ever climbing something crazy like we are, 3 points of contact on whatever you're holding on, and it has to be secure.
So we're this like, I don't know about you guys, but like, you know how how do I say this? I started doing stuff like this just because I was sick of just doing the same stuff every day. Because Green Bay, like, there's not a lot to do, especially in like the winter. Yeah. So me and my friends are just trying to think of creative ways to just have a good time. And
dude, it's crazy how this is literally me and Moses. Like, we would sit down in my house and like, we can't do anything besides this kind of shit because there's nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else involves spending money.
Yeah, it's like we're all. It's mostly Green Bay's mostly bars and shit. Like, it's so dumb.
Yeah. Like,
freaking Panda House or Popeyes. Like, I don't need this shit.
Popeyes.
How's the baseball stadium? No kidding.
Oh, I do want to talk to you about that actually. Like, Booyah. The time that you went, like, what did you guys do?
We got inside. We went up in the elevator. We got in like the press box, and then we went.
That's
down
where we were. Hey.
They had all like the merchandise and stuff too.
That's me and Mo really milked the shit out of that place. We went back too many times.
Yeah, too much.
Oh, I love going to Bay Beach.
I've never done that. I've always wanted to.
My bucket list was to go on the Zip and Pip and climb to the top.
Is it really easy to, like, when it's off season?
Yeah, I heard they have a camera now, so I don't know how.
Shit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
They saw your Snapchat story, Kaden.
Yeah, I saw that shit on your Snapchat. Every time I would see this shit on your Snapchat story, I was like, damn, no invite.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
I'm scared of heights, so I can't.
It's just because I don't know, like, a lot of people don't like doing that stuff.
You gotta keep it, like, for me and Mo, a big thing with it is trust. Like, we have our own, like, thing, like, for it's kind of silly, like, we have code names and stuff, but, like, another thing is if we ever get caught, the rule is never snitch, just because you need the other person to go bail you out. So just get the hell away, and if you get caught, that's your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
But you really gotta trust. You really gotta trust the person that you're with. Not only just like trust, as in like, oh, I trust you, but like trust in their ability to be able to like climb and not fucking die.
Also, bringing more people than he can do it. We did the stupidest shit, but like bringing in more people was like more sus.
Yeah, keep the numbers low.
2 or 3.
One thing we did this winter break was there's a bunch of new buildings being built, like houses.
Yeah.
And because in college I have a house, but back home there's nowhere to like just drink other than a parent's basement.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bunch of houses half being built by like McCullough. So, and we just had found a one with the open door, or we guessed the garage code.
Oh my god.
If you're ever trying to get into a house,
God.
it's usually 1, 2, 3, 4, or the there should be like an address on the house. It's either that.
Oh my god.
And then
Hacker.
they had a heated basement, and we had a party in the heated basement.
Y'all are fucking crazy.
We brought a speaker, a light, and a pong table, and we just had a great time.
Wow. That's just crazy how you experienced all these different things.
I just like, I don't know, doing stuff outside the box, and like a lot of people do like drugs and stuff, but like do your thing. But I want to explore and just have as much fun as I can, have the most experiences.
That's a big thing with me is I could be like doing drugs and stuff, but like I feel like the high that I chase is that adrenaline when you climb something, when you're high up and you see how like high up you are, like sneaking into something. Mm-hmm. Like running, like me and Mo ran away from cops for the first time this winter break.
It's such a good story too. Like I just have a bunch of stories I'm gonna tell my kids, you know.
Yeah. Me and Mo fucking we ran away from cops from
really.
We were around where like the gift
scary.
Yeah, where the gift shop is, and there was like these offices, and we set off all the lights as a cop was driving by.
Yeah.
Okay, you know how like that side is all windows.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking scary, and then we were like, "Oh shit, let's just get out of here, just in case the cop comes." And we were like, "There's no way he's just gonna come in. He probably just like janitors or something," is what he would think. And we're about to leave, and he pulls in to like that factory that's next to it, and coming towards us, and we're like, "Oh, we're fucked." We had the woods behind us. That's the only place we could go. We sprinted into the woods.
Woods are great.
Full speed.
Woods are a great getaway.
Yeah, fucking jumped a barbed wire fence. I was getting scared because Mo was taking a long time to jump over the fence. I'm like, if he gets caught, oh no. I dropped my keys in the woods. So I was like, oh fuck, I hope they don't go chasing after us in the woods, because if they find my keys, I'm fucked. We ran around all of Ashwaubenon to get back to his car because he had to take a big loop.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, fuck, where are my keys? We went back the next morning. We found them right away thanks to the light. That was crazy. That was one of the bigger like adrenaline rushes I've ever had.
That's awesome. I don't know. I recently, starting like junior year, I started like writing down like just all the cool stuff that's happening, because like that's my fear. I just don't want to like forget stuff when I'm older. You know? And like, there's so much stuff you do but like forget about. Like how you were talking about earlier. Like you forgot you were in Mr. Acey's, but once I brought it up, you remembered it.
Yeah.
So, like, once I, like, read, like, oh, I did this that day, and I'm like, oh, and then it, like, comes back to you. So, like, I love doing that stuff, you know?
And with this podcast, it's on record forever.
Yes.
That's dope.
Alright,
I think if there's anything else you want to add to this topic.
I'm just scrolling through my, like, videos right now.
Oh, my God.
What about the pranks? I want to know about the walkie-talkie pranks.
Oh, yeah. So, that started before the YouTube channel. I was with Cooper Adrians. And we're walking out of Walmart, and one of the workers just totally left their walkie-talkie. So we're like, all right, come on now. So we grabbed it, and we go in our car, and we're like, we can literally hear every worker. And we start hearing like them call for their names and stuff. So we started to know their names.
Oh my god.
And that's where things started getting out of hand. We were like telling people to go to certain aisles, and like it's kind of bogus, but like I don't know. We didn't disrupt their work too much, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny, and you can't really find anything else like that.
There's too much power in your hands right there. Oh my god.
I haven't made another one just because I don't know. I feel bad doing it, but They're pretty funny, and they get a lot of views. People love them.
Those are. I remember like losing my shit watching those. Like it kind of makes me uncomfortable to watch it because I just feel so bad. Like, it's funny as fuck, but I feel like that's the thing with me. Like I can't watch prank videos when they make the person like awkward or uncomfortable. I have to click away. I don't know if that's just me.
No, you're right. I hate it when people.
I have to click away.
But no, I've done like a lot of stuff that's not like terribly illegal. Like one day in the winter, we went on a frozen lake with probably like 5 gallons of gas, and we were just lighting stuff on fire.
Oh, that is so smart.
We had a bunch of Roman candles. We were having like Roman candle fights in like a ring of fire.
What the fuck?
We were like juggling fireballs, and then you know the game where you like all put your heads down and you like throw something in the air and see what it hits? We played that with fire.
You're crazy. You really are, man.
Yeah.
This episode's just gonna be the Daredevil. The Daredevil, Caden.
We had all had a bunch of Roman candles, and we were having Roman candle fights in 2 separate cars.
Oh my!
One was a
Jousting,
Jeep,
basically.
and then one was like a Highlander with all the windows down, and we were just shooting at each other.
Fucking hell.
We got on the crime reports for that one.
Oh, that's what me and Mo have been trying to do. Me and Mo have been trying to get on the crime reports.
Alright, so probably I did get caught one time, alright?
Oh.
So it was junior year. We thought of this idea. We bought 200 water balloons.
Oh.
We filled them all up in this like random like business, like they had a hose thing, so we just filled them all up there. Might have to repay them if I ever get famous. I'll give them their water bill. And so we got 200 water balloons, and we were in a Jeep, and we just drove around Green Bay, just chucking them at people's cars.
Oh.
So, like, this is stuff I feel bad about nowadays, but I mean it's water, so it can't really damage people. But like, so like we're usually pretty smart. Like I'm like, you don't want to hit a nice car or like a truck, because those people are gonna get mad.
Yeah.
It's a guarantee. But I'm like, I see we do that for a while. Like one person starts chasing us, but we ditch them, and like everyone always like stopped or like started following us. Like people that are not like it, and then so I see this like nice like souped up car, like something you'd see in like a car show, and I'm like, please, in my head I'm like, please no one throw a car.
No.
John stands up, hits him right in the windshield. We get going. He immediately U-turns.
No.
And we're in a Jeep. He's in like
God.
a supercar almost. And we could only get away for like a minute, and then they catch up. This guy was so mad.
Should have kept throwing him.
Sprints out his car, sprints in front of the Jeep. He takes a picture of both license plates, all our faces. He screams at us. He's almost about to fight us, but we're like 16 at the time, so it's kind of weird. And he takes the bucket of water balloons, dumps them out, and then like goes on Facebook, and then like he puts like, who are these kids? And then someone snitched on us, and we got caught.
Damn.
What happened? What happened when you guys get like?
I think it
fined?
was deserving though. We were too wild, and
Wow.
and then we did the same thing with oatmeal cream pies.
What the fuck?
And then we were like cream pieing people, but like I didn't. Yeah, that was a little weird.
This motherfucker said he was cream pieing people.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish I did more. I don't know.
Do you wish you did more?
No, I wish I'd like. I don't know.
Nice things.
Yeah, not
Giving people stuff.
pranking people,
Mr.
but
Beast.
Not Mr. Beast. I wish I was him.
Wow, that you have a fucking archive of things we can go on for days. Definitely have to have you back on to talk more about this
my
stuff.
YouTube channel.
I have a question. Okay, so you know the prom thing? How did you guys manage to get a crap ton of people in the bathroom?
Senior
that was
ball.
awesome. So we had I have this basketball group chat because we'd always play basketball, and it was senior ball, and it was like a bunch of my senior friends, and we were like, let's mess around. Like, I mean, let's do something, because it was dinner time. We were all like, all right, we ate our food, we we're just waiting, we're bored. We're like, all right, I forget the time, but at 7:30, everyone get up, let's just go into the bathroom. So I get like we get like 20 people from the group chat to stand up, and we all go. And then like you guys weren't in the group chat, but I think you guys saw it.
I didn't. I didn't go.
I don't know what's going on, but we got like 50 people in this bathroom.
Oh my
and
god!
And Mr. Jennings was looking at us like, "What are these guys doing?"
Bored as fuck.
And then we did like the Halo theme song or whatever. But
I can't believe I missed that. That's my biggest regret from senior ball.
I was at a convention in Chicago, so I was like,
I went, dude. I remember a kid, and we went to the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
And then I fucking ate shit. I ate shit on the floor. Everyone saw. The whole dance floor saw me eat shit in the kitchen.
That's interesting. Holy crap!
Hey, but there was like a pie or something. I took a bite out of it, and then I was like, we started dancing. And I just fucking slipped. It was like the floor was like buttered or some shit.
Buttered floor.
Fucking buttered floor.
Oh, I forgot about this, but one time I got $80 from a bet. I did a backflip off a cliff with the broken collarbone.
What the fuck?
In March.
Oh my god.
Oh
that
no.
That water was freezing, and I had to swim with one arm.
I remember you had that injury for a while. Like what happened?
Yeah, that sucked. I broke it skiing.
Oh.
I went to Granite Peak like 5 times, and 2 of the times I broke a bone.
Fuck. I feel like collarbone's common for
that's
skiing.
Just because I suck at skiing. It's not even because like whatever, you know.
I think collarbones are
terrible.
Collarbone's a weak ass bone, and that's always like the first bone to break.
It's the most common break. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, that's really interesting. Holy crap! I just know you as a kid who just jumped over a net and ate shit.
Wow. So I think we can close off on this section here. I mean, I knew you were crazy, but this just definitely ups that by a lot.
I know there's more, but I just forget, you know.
We'll have you back on if we're. Are you gonna be in Green Bay this summer? Do you know?
Oh yeah, I am.
We will fuck shit up and make memories.
I'm down. That's what you gotta do in life, dude.
Make memories, man.
That's what life's about, is memories.
Yeah.
And you gotta do as much as you can. It's time. You don't got a lot of time, so.
Yeah, so I really like that about you. That thought process is something
No, that's definitely my mentality. I try to do as much as I can whenever. Like, yeah, even if I'm tired, like, yeah, I could just stay here, take a nap, play video games, but like, I haven't played video games in so long, dude, because I just would much rather like go explore and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but everyone's different, so.
All right.
Let's do what makes you happy.
Let's take it to some Q&As, then we'll close it all off.
I bet.
It's been great so far. I'm really happy with how it's gone. It's gonna be a little bit of like a mental health question. Do you struggle to stay happy, or do you feel like you generally enjoy life?
I definitely generally enjoy life, but it hasn't been till like last semester when I've been actually like struggling a little bit. Because I've had a good family growing up, never really had any problems, but school was super tough for me last semester. Because I was starting to get into like higher level courses. And in just last semester, I had COVID. And I had a bad case where I was like super sick for like a week, like 10 days. And then right after I had like a 2-week period where I was fine, and then I got mono.
Oh.
And I had like, what was it? I had my lymph nodes or something got like super swollen, so I was in the hospital for like 3 days.
Oh my god.
And none of my teachers gave me like any exceptions, so
that's bullshit.
I was failing 2 courses for most of the semester. So like my anxiety was like really bad. I have ADHD, so I just be struggling to focus. So yeah, I was super like anxious last year, but
fuck, man.
I don't know. But like I always have friends, and I'm like really appreciative of stuff. I feel like, like even like super small stuff that usually get taken for granted, but I try to appreciate things because there's always someone who has it worse, you know.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, during that, so you were in Milwaukee during all of this, like.
Yeah.
Usually, when I think back to like when I was in the hospital, like I got my parents there. So how was that being in the hospital without your
It,
parents?
yeah, no, that was tough. But my mom actually drove down,
Oh,
which was actually nice because
that's
like
so nice.
my friends couldn't come because it was COVID. You can't have visitors.
Hmm.
And so like I was by myself, just like panicking about school, not knowing what to do,
Fuck.
and I don't know. Usually you have your like family right there, and when you don't, it's tough. So I'm glad she got to come down, and being in the hospital was crucial. It helped me so much.
That's tough, man.
Other than that, I can stay happy because if I just like play a good song, if the weather's good, I don't know, things like that. Like I live with my friends, so
Hmm.
they help me keep my spirits up. But I don't know. Usually I just like try not to take things so serious. Some people just are always like down in a bad mood or get angry at little stuff, take stuff way too serious. Like why? Just like take it easy, you know? Like
Hmm.
you just gotta smile more. I think I don't know.
I like that.
I think pretty much from this whole podcast, all these questions were answered. But I think, what is your favorite hobby? Just what do you got? What do you do on your own pastime without like school and stuff like that? Well, I know you explore, but
Minus the
Yeah.
exploring and crazy shit.
Yeah, I like doing stuff like that, but I also like just being creative. Like there's art in everything. So like I like making videos. I like I'm trying to start making music. I like Photoshop, like photo editing apps, stuff like that. I don't know. I want to get into like drawing. I'm always listening to music, stuff like that, and I don't know. That's about it. But hanging with my friends and I like drinking. So I got a question for you guys.
Yes, sir.
What has been the best and worst part of like COVID? Like, what have you been struggling with? What do you miss?
Oh,
And then what are things that is there anything that's been beneficial, like lessons you learned or anything like that?
um, the worst. There's a lot. There's a lot of shit with COVID. Um, for me, the worst was losing audiences for shows
Yeah, I feel
because
that.
that was the biggest reason that I made the switch from film to theater. That adrenaline that you feel when you hear the applause and that all that type shit, and that just hasn't existed since COVID.
Yeah, and right before you got sent home, didn't you put a bunch of hours of work into making like the set and stuff?
Dude, we had we're gonna do Mamma Mia, a big musical. We had tickets were already sold out. We were literally almost done building the set, and we as we're building, the technical director comes by. She's like, "Yeah, we're canceling."
That had to have been tough.
And that was rough. In terms of the good side of COVID, I mean,
I think there's definitely a lot of lessons from COVID that I've learned.
it
yeah,
yeah, it drove me to rock fucking bottom, which
Yeah.
in hindsight is the reason I'm doing much better now. Because there comes a point, and I feel like in everyone's life, I don't know if anyone can really relate to this, but like when you hit the fucking floor, the only way is up. So
Mhm.
every time you complete a task or you do something that makes you feel good, you start realizing, yeah, I'm getting better, and then you go up from there. So I feel like it sucked a lot, but it started me on my journey to like get better mentally and physically. So I started working out and doing all that stuff.
I
Yeah,
think
same with me.
for me, one of the worst thing about COVID was like having your whole family be affected of it. Cause like it was one of the worst.
Mhm.
Um, I think I was kind of the last person to get it, so it was one of the worst 2 weeks of my life, and it was like almost the end of the semester too. So I'm like, I have a lot of shit to do, and I have to finish an essay. Like no, I have to edit a video, do do a logo. There's so much shit I had to do. Like I
Mhm.
can't do
And
it.
you're
So,
sick.
but then I just said, fuck it. If I'm gonna get sick, I'll keep pushing on because you know what? Because I getting deadlines is like one of the best things because I keep pushing through. But if they push deadlines, then I'm probably gonna be lazy, and it's almost summer, so might as well. And found out like having my dad nearly die was almost rough, but then at the end he still survived. So, but the thing that sucked was I mean the thing that was funny because
Funny.
my dad likes to fuck around and shit. So like
Oh yeah, I told.
so he likes to fuck around. So when he was in the hospital, he was pretending that he was struggling. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're dying from a fucking disease that could kill like old people. And then my mom was like, "What are you doing? Are you okay?" And
What the hell?
then my dad was just fucking around. Like, dude, don't fuck around.
He was pretending like he was more sick than he was.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I'm like, oh my god, but yeah, he's still alive.
I bet he's just trying to have a good time while he was not
Yeah.
having a good time, you know.
Yeah, that's why you should think like usually when I think of bad shit like that's happening, I try to be like try to make yourself happy. That's usually like what I think like most of the dark shit I think of is like I try to make myself laugh. That's why you hear me laugh a lot of shit like all the dark shit I say I try to laugh it off, but
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta like think about the bad stuff and like remember what happened. But most of the time, you just want to think about the positive. But for me, I just miss being in like group settings, like just going to class, just like seeing people.
Yeah.
It's just every time I have to put a mask on to go in a building, I'm like, why do I have to do this? It's such a weird thing. But I think we'll be back to normal sooner than we think, so I'm excited.
yeah, hopefully next year because I know my school they're gonna allow people to coming in, but hopefully because I don't know. Hopefully we can go back inside, but I don't mind this online setting. It's hard, but I don't mind it. It's a waste of money, but I don't mind it.
How about you, Luke?
Yeah, it's kind of been the same for me, as you said, Edgar. I don't know. It didn't really affect me too much, because I just like stayed working through it the whole time and everything. Yeah, I don't know. It's been like really weird though. Just like Moses said, for like everyone in your family to like my family didn't get it, but it just impacted everybody, and that's something that like I haven't experienced in my life yet up until this point. Like something that big that impacts like the whole world. It's just weird, and it's still not over. So, I mean,
it's really crazy to think that we're like part of history in a big way.
That it is.
Yeah, it's weird.
Why are we?
I mean, not as crazy as like the Black Plague, but
Nah,
pretty close.
Nah.
Pretty close.
it's very documented is the thing. So
Yeah.
kids in
Why am
2040
I-
reading back. Damn, those 2020 fuckers really had a bad time.
Why am I living in a major historical event?
I love all those memes, man. Can we stop living through major historical events?
I wonder how
Really?
it felt.
I mean, that's how
2020 was
like
weird.
that's how the start of a decade is though. It's like
That's
a lot
mental.
of changes, and like if you think about it, stuff has changed super fast.
Yeah.
Like think about the 50s through like the 70s. Like not a whole lot changed like that much. You know, like color TV was like the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's like Elon Musk is doing like Neuralink and stuff with like brain chips and like all sorts of crazy stuff and like outer space stuff and aliens.
scares
and all
me.
this shit. All this shit is like advancing so fast nowadays.
It's
It was-
awesome. I like
don't
that.
know.
I think
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I like it too, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just
Elon Musk is a genius. I
Yeah,
love
he
people like
is.
him.
He made me some money from investing in him.
He made a
It
deer a
just
dog.
opens your mind to stuff you don't even think is possible.
I was listening to Joe Rogan just did a podcast with him. I didn't get through. I got to like
Yeah, he did
half
a
an hour.
A new one, yeah.
This is
I
like
haven't
his
seen
third
that
one.
yet.
I wonder
Yeah,
if he
he said
smokes
there's
weed.
gonna be like regular space travel by 2023.
Like that's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Like, you
crazy.
know how people like go on helicopter rides? No, you're just gonna go on a
You're going to
spaceship.
stand-
Yeah, let's
Go
orbit the Earth real quick.
Dude, I sign me up. I wanna
Yeah.
do that.
Honestly.
Once there's like a bunch of tests and like actual people doing it, then I'll be like, if it's safe, I'm doing it.
Imagine how expensive it's gonna be though. Holy shit.
$1 million.
Yeah.
Stocks.
Keep going on these stocks, man.
All right.
Isn't it
See.
weird how like the start of the year, everyone just started rebelling against the government? Like it was the White House, and then there's
You mean last year?
this year.
Wait, what?
The first thing of
that?
2021 was the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Capitol.
Capital stuff.
The
Yeah.
Capitol then started going against hedge funds. Like
We were in such a weird.
We're living in fucking weird times, man.
we're living in a major historical event. I'm just
multiple
kidding.
events. But
Oh,
no, I
God.
think 2021 will be better.
I mean, it can't be much worse, can it? I don't want to jinx it, but
Yeah, don't say that, man.
I mean, the memes are funny, I guess. The new memes are
No, it has been
stupid.
getting better though.
yeah,
honestly.
it started off a little bit rough, but I think we're going good
Dude, I think
direction.
2020 was just so bad because I don't know. We just had like such high expectations. for
Yeah,
that
we
year.
weren't used to. We were not ready. Like now, we're used to COVID. We know what's up.
Yeah.
But we had no idea what was
Nope.
going on.
No way.
No
Yeah.
one did.
And then we all kept thinking like, oh, it'll be fine by the end of the year. Like by Christmas, this will be
Yeah.
over.
I-
First, it was like by the end of the summer, and then it just like kept getting longer. And
Yeah.
longer. Here we are in February, and it's still. in
I feel-
effect, so.
I feel bad for the 2019 seniors. 'Cause they don't get to experience the same shit. that-
2020 senior.
Oh, the
Yeah,
2020
their
seniors?
graduation got canceled. Yeah, that sucked. They didn't get a graduation.
Graduation didn't matter that much to me. High school.
It wasn't all that, but still.
I don't know. For me, it
I
felt
think some
crazy.
people were. I think for some people it was more important than
Yeah.
others.
I remember stepping out and just seeing all those fucking people in the restaurant. There's so many people. Like it was a stadium
cool,
full,
yeah.
a center.
That
I remember
that was
just
pretty cool, yeah.
chills.
It's crazy to
chills.
think that those 4 years are over too.
Yeah.
Look, college is almost over.
Yeah,
We're
we're already
halfway
halfway
done.
through college. What the fuck?
Not yet.
Getting there.
Don't think like that. 'cause
Yeah, I don't want to.
Then it goes back Then it goes by faster.
I mean,
It's February.
I'm definitely not. I mean, I enjoy college
Live
in
each
some
day,
ways.
day by day.
I'm definitely not. I enjoy college, but I don't know if I'm enjoying it as much as some of the high school days.
Yeah, the high school days were fun. I think
I think
messing
once
around.
it's over, you'll
Yeah,
have to be like.
it's always when you look back.
I just love the freedom.
Yeah.
Don't look how expensive it is.
Yeah. Price.
All right, what's your closing statement? Edgar?
Oh no, hold on. Luke still has a question, and then I'll do my closing statement.
Yeah, I got my questions now. So,
All right.
am I gonna be the last question? Is that how?
No. You already know. I always close it.
All right, bet. Okay. Is there anything you wish you knew like sooner in your life that you know now?
Good
Could be
question.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah. I think just care less. In
Mhm.
high school, I cared so much about like my persona.
Yeah.
Like I had to dress a certain like. I was an athlete, so I thought I like had to wear Nike.
Yeah.
I had to like act cool. That stuff is so dumb. Like I cared too much. I try to like, I would walk with like my hands in my pockets, stuff like that. Like just do
Yeah,
stuff
definitely.
the quote unquote cool people would do.
Yeah.
That is so lame. I wish I didn't act like that. Like, just be yourself and just have a good time. Like, don't care what people think.
Yeah. That's a really good answer.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
Do not care what people think because it does not matter. Some
Yeah.
people are way too judgmental, and that's one thing too. Like, I stopped judging people because that's just dumb. Like, don't worry about them. They're just
Yeah.
trying to have a good time. They're just trying to like, get through life.
Mm-hmm.
Good answer. Yeah, I think like I remember seeing you. I always thought you were cool, so it worked. It definitely worked. I always thought you were like a cool guy.
Your hands in the
Well,
pockets.
high school is a weird time. Like, cool in high school is different than cool now. Like,
Yeah.
cool to me is just like I can talk to you and I don't feel judged, and like
Exactly. Yeah.
I can talk
Mhm.
to you and like I can tell you're like a good person, you're funny and stuff like that too. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
All right, Caden. We've had a great podcast.
yeah, I had a good time.
Have to end it off on my favorite deep question. When you die, how do you want to be remembered?
I don't know, just like a nice guy. I just want to be like, yeah, just like some guy that like didn't ever bring you down and just like made your life better somehow. You know, like either something I said, like something funny, or like something I did to help you out. I still want to like be that one. I don't know. I just love being nice to people, and so if I made your life better in any way, that'd be dope.
You made speech class fun too.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, damn.
You've definitely impacted me and Mo, and had a really good time.
You impacted me too, Edgar, because your video. If you didn't make videos, I don't know if I would have. You know.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're at the end of the road. It was great having you on, man. I'm really impressed and surprised how well this podcast went. We have so many great stories we went through today. Definitely have to have you back on because I bet there's still we barely cracked the ice.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing episode of the Eager Podcast. Subscribe, hit the like button, all that shit. Comment, please. I like comments. More comments, please. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Eager Podcast.
Yeah, deuces.
Look at graph.